Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Mango channel. And do you know, I stream on Twitch now. I'll be doing that almost every day. I play usually at 4 o'clock, so that's when you can expect me to be on. The link to the channel is in the description below. And I'll mainly just be doing ranked and anything with my good friend Metrix. Today I'm going to be reacting to this guy who just hates Apex. I'm not really sure why, but we'll see in the following clip. I just got this new mic, a Yamaha. It's really good, has a lot of cool things. I got it for my birthday, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get into it. But before we go any further, make sure to subscribe and turn post notification bell on to stay updated. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. Oh, unfortunately he has fallen into the lava.
Oh, it's so good!
Now, this does not happen that often, I must admit. I can see where he's coming from, that this is annoying, but, you know, not every game I find myself falling into lava. So good!
Great fucking game!
It is actually.
Why is this game so popular?
So,
Baffling.
this game is so popular because of the fast pacing and how each legend has such a unique hit and how their abilities can affect a gunfight.
People spend money on it.
Yeah,
Even
people
more
spend
so.
money so they can get
Right.
nice cosmetics,
With any
skins.
competent shooters on the market, this is one of the ones that has the most undeserved attention of any shooter.
Could you please explain further?
They're
Okay.
either overbuffed or overnerfed.
So
Too much focusing
the
on
reason
loot.
for this, if you aren't aware, is that when you drop in, if you get a Mozambique, you know, you're not going to do well. But if you get an R99 or one of your favourite guns, you are rewarded for that. And in which case, can have a more fun experience.
Looting.
More
Core
enjoyable.
aspect of the game, mind you, and not enough on shooting.
I think that's similar
Inconsistent
with
hit
all battle
registration,
royales.
Lackey game modes, and how it's changed in a year show you.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree with him there. There are a lack of game modes. But we did see in the Grand Soiree a whole array of great game modes. So hopefully they'll bring a party mode or something like that soon. But for now, that doesn't look like it's coming. But let's continue.
How poorly the developers actually care about this game. Now, before you close out the tab, I do win this match with the final kill, okay?
Yep.
I'll start by saying what I like. World's Edge
Just
is
gonna turn
way better than King's Canyon. King's
volume
Canyon
a bit for you guys.
sucked dick when it came out, okay? It was
Sorry.
just repeat shit and Skulltown. I love Skulltown. Anybody knows that?
I do agree
Gibraltar.
that King's
He's
Canyon
actually
is
playable. He's actually
is,
useful. They did a
not
good
the
job
best.
nerfing the Peacekeeper.
but it's
And
still
you know
fine.
what else? Fuck that gun.
Yeah, okay.
But
Sorry for the
however else,
language,
there isn't
guys.
much else I like about the game. I quit after
It
a
is
few
a good
months of
gun
playing due to a
and
lack
has
of
now
game
been put
mode.
into the crate.
The BR game mode
So
making
maybe
me
he'll enjoy
toxic
it more
as
now.
fuck. If I was gonna be toxic, I'm gonna do it in Overwatch. Okay?
Why would you be toxic
Due to a lack
in
of game.
another game but not Apex? And sort of why would you be toxic in any game really? It's a bit idiotic.
Modes
That
other than BR, it's really unpleasant learning the basic mechanics of the shooting and how the guns work. Half the arsenal is worthless. The other
Which
half
is
is actually
why
strong.
if you can master a gun, you can really do very well. If you master the recoil of most guns, you can really just do well in this game. So I recommend just going into the firing range and practicing that.
Saying that shooters don't have that problem, looking at you, Halo 2 Magnum. But because the game has looting as a critical central focus, and randomized drops kill the consistency, it becomes incredibly hard to learn the game.
That's why it's taken me almost 9 months to get to where 6 to 9 months to get where I am
everyone
now.
else and pick out some god killer gun, or will you drop outside areas and take your time looting before engaging in a squad fight?
Well, I
This
recommend
kills the flow of the
watching videos discussing that, because depending on your playstyle, you can choose, and it doesn't really matter which you choose. But anyhow, let's get on with it.
How you can either finish in 1 minute or 18 depending. If you aren't in constant engagement, you can't learn the mechanics of the shooting.
So, if you do well, you then will, and I think what a useful thing for this guy is get a friend in the firing range, just do some 1v1s and practice your aim, practice your movement. It will really improve you.
If you aren't looting, you aren't putting yourself at an advantage. I found only one weapon to be consistent in this game, and that is the charge rifle, because it is the only hit scan weapon. It puts itself in the consistent territory of being able to actually land shots and competent tracking.
But if you can become consistent with another gun, as appears not in this instant, such as, the wingman, it takes a lot of practice and skill to become consistent with it. But it is definitely possible, and I think this guy just needs to learn that.
The same can't be said for the rest of the roster, especially with varying degrees of hitboxes to target. But wait, doesn't Overwatch have different hitboxes? This is very true, alright? But not everybody has the same method of damage, nor is everybody hit scan versus projectile. Apex makes the choice to be a projectile shooter.
This game, although it has some similarities to Overwatch, is not actually Overwatch.
Luck can make it incredibly hard for the
and are in different sections.
The casual
Battle Royale
to pick it up and be good at it. Not to mention
FPS,
horrible hit registration, which is typical of the guys who made Modern Warfare 2.
Actually, I don't remember having
was one of the most
no regs in.
However, it was so unbalanced.
Season 4.
Everything was actually somehow balanced in a weird way.
So what are you saying? Are you saying we should buff all the guns so the Mozambique is OP and everything is OP, so everything's the same? But then there's no diversity, and our point of a battle royale is that when you land, you can get something bad, but you can also get something good. So it's really just changing the whole idea of the game if you do this.
Issues don't really help with any of this either. Bugs that have been in for over a year, like the one with the dive trail still showing up as the whole ball before you even left the dropship.
Yeah, they probably should fix that, but it's not too important and nobody really cares.
Okay? I wouldn't really have a problem if the content wasn't locked behind a wall of microtransactions. But I'm going to use Black Ops 4 as a frame of reference. Bundled with only really 2 game modes, PvP and Zombies, at a full retail price, it was largely rejected for its poor content per value ratio. Apex doesn't deserve any of the revenue it gets for its microtransactions, and spending money on in-game transactions with this game sends a message that it's okay that this game is broken, fundamentally. I don't get it.
But nobody's forcing you to actually buy anything. It's free to play. You can just download it now. And I'm not sponsored by anyone to say this, but it doesn't actually cost any money. No one's forcing you to buy the cosmetics, and they don't actually do anything for you in game.
I don't get how this game can get away with it. When other games
every game has it, really.
We'll make it competent. You can learn how to shoot, easy to pick up, easy for you to play, and if you want to drop $5 on some cosmetic item that makes you happier, by all means. This game's just not fucking smart.
The exact same with Apex,
I think.
It's so
slow sometimes, or it's so fucking done. You might call me bad. Go back to Fortnite. I'm gonna be honest. Still haven't played it. So
So-
all you people in the comments saying
Alright,
Fortnite's
so
better-
what's he really comparing it to? He hasn't played Fortnite, and he's comparing it to games that aren't Battle Royales? That seems quite strange. And also, Apex, as I said previously, it's not forcing you to buy anything. And everything you can buy is the exact same as everything you would buy in another game. So,
better. Get the fuck out. I'm not here to fucking argue about Fortnite.
okay, well that's good.
I never will play it unless somehow I decide that the lag is not that bad and I play with my sister. Apex would be good if it wasn't projectile. Everyone had the same character model. Hit registration was consistent.
But then there's no diversity really, is there? Because it would sort of, make Gibby overpowered, wouldn't it? Because he has his arm shield. And the point is, the people who have the bigger hitboxes generally have a slightly better kit to accompany with that, or the people who have a smaller hitbox and have a good kit have something called low profile, which means they take extra damage. So I think it's quite balanced how it is. They would have to also make huge changes to the game, which is not really
And
great.
have more content beyond cosmetics. And when I say this,
agree that.
I mean game modes.
There are
needs
game
more.
modes. They come out.
This-
I think we get 2
Playing on a
or
fucking map,
3
looting, and going off and dying,
a season.
or winning
It's not
every 50
great,
matches.
but they last for about
just not
14
fun.
days, which is
That's
alright.
the most important thing about a video game. It's gotta be fun. And if it's not fun, it's not a good
Well,
game.
I enjoy it. I think it's fun. So
Fun is subjective. Don't you know that? That's true. That's true. And if you find this Zoomer cringe, low attention span garbage fun, that's your choice. But it doesn't mean it's a good game.
so
By
you,
definition.
did you just say it's all your opinion? But if you do find it fun, you're basically an idiot. Okay, let's carry on.
So, I tried to change my mind.
Also, if he quits the game, when he comes back, everyone else will be much better than him. So, it's probably likely he's not enjoying it.
Tried to enjoy it, but a year on, the game's still not fun. If they ever
Because
decide
you're
to
getting
fix it,
destroyed.
maybe I'll come back in another year.
If you practice more,
I'll
you'll enjoy
appreciate
it more.
and update my perspective.
Practice makes perfect.
Until then, this game's like a 5 out of 10. Before a year ago was about 3 out of 10.
What?
If you had to pay full money for it, how much would you pay? How much would you honestly pay for this game? That's how you gotta measure
What does that
it.
mean? The game is free. I wouldn't expect to pay anything.
If the game is worth a full retail release, then maybe. But if you're only paying $5 for this game, and you think it's good, maybe I could let you get away with it. But if at launch, the game is how it is now, I would berate the shit out of you and say you're an idiot. This
The
game's
game
not worth
is free.
$110.
He clearly
It's not
does
worth
not
70
understand
bucks.
that.
This is
So
worth.
he's saying if you had to pay for the game, it would be better. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But I think that's what he's saying.
A beta download, getting pissed off for 3 days, and then deleting it. Until then,
Okay.
go play something well made. Like me.
So he played for 3 days, didn't enjoy it, didn't make any effort, really, to try and learn. And you can't master anything in 3 days. So, don't know where he's coming from, really.
Maybe Doom Eternal. Anyway, that's me. I'll see you around.
Okay. I'm not going to let this gameplay play out, because it's probably quite boring, and it's already getting quite long, this video. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. It's Mango Head Gamer.
First time recording
Peace.
in